Hello YouTube, and welcome to Battle Family Prep, where we cover everything hiking, camping, and prep. And today we're going to be looking at EDC's everyday carry bags. I have my bag and my wife's bag. Today's video is about my bag, so stick around. Alright, talking about my EDC bag. This is an everyday carry bag. This is something that I throw in my truck. I have another bag that I carry Monday through Friday. It basically got the same items in it as this one does. This is a Homuk, I do believe, tactical sling bag. It's $27.99. It's a EDC assault bag. It's a 15 liter, it's 13 by 9.5 by 6.3 inches, I do believe. It's nylon fabric, 1000D threads, and then it is water resistant. It does have the flag patches on here, lots of Velcro area, and then it is a mold system, so it is the modular lightweight loading for the load system carry. So you can buy little other bags that will connect to all these straps. This thing is covered with them. It has tons of them down each side. It is a single strap. It has them across the back. It has a place to carry, a strap area here. And like I said, just tons of places to put modular systems on it. The only thing that I have on it is this watch. On the outside, it's just my wife bought it. It's way too huge for her wrist. I just put it on my bag so I'd have something to tell time on my bag. So with that being said, we'll start getting into what I've got in the bag. So in the top pouch, this has quite a few pouches. It's not that bad. We'll just get all the items laid out. I do have hand sanitizer, Gorilla Tape. I do have a couple of Bic lighters in here. I have a ferrocerium rod. I do have spare batteries for my headlamp. I do carry a SOG multi-tool. I also have another multi-tool in here. This is a little bitty Gerber. I believe this is a Gerber dime. You know, a buddy of mine gave me this to me, so it's got some sentimental value. So I'd keep it in my everyday carry. I have carried it for a long time. On this outside bag here, I believe I've only got a couple items. I've got some little jars of Vaseline. I do have the compass, and this is the Sun 2, I believe it's the M2 compass. And I started having to carry this compass because, you know, I moved from Oklahoma to West Virginia. It's very mountainous up here, totally different terrain. In Oklahoma, most of the roads are pretty mile sectioned up, so you can kind of walk and parallel a road and cut across fields and kind of have a relative idea of which direction you're going. Now this compass that I used to carry, I brought it out just to show. You know, it's a good compass, but I found myself, if I go out and I go up to the local place here, Sleepy Creek, and I want to wander around or, you know, venture around and start at one place and just go see, well, there's so many mountains and everything else that when I have to use my map, I have to cut through valleys. So I have to really set waypoints and write down where I walked in order to find my way back. This compass here is a lot harder. This one here, of course, has the dial where I can dial in and set my waypoints, and I know the direction I'm walking to, so therefore I know the direction that I'm heading back. For people that are not familiar with the compass, man, there's a guy on YouTube, Corporal's Corner. He's really got a great video on basics to, you know, and they just progress. I'll leave a link to his first video, just compass basics, in the description. All right, moving on to the rest of the bag. I do carry some gloves, just some mechanic gloves, my headlamp. Of course, I have my bushcraft knife, which is the, I believe this is the Bush Lore by Condor. Very good knife. I'm really liking this. I've been trying to do a lot of work with this, but inside the bag there's lots of zippers, there's lots of places to hook different items. So I mean, overall this isn't a bag, and it was pretty reasonable actually. I got that top pocket, so now we'll move on into the inside. And one thing that, you know, some bags you can just fold open. This bag doesn't zip all the way to the bottom, but it does have other Velcro spots on the inside. I believe in this pouch here, I just got some rain ponchos, some hand warmers, first aid, little pack of Band-Aids. On the inside here, I do have some cordage, two separate rolls, one a little shorter, one a little longer. I do have a little first aid kit that I carry. And then, of course, and there's a Rayleigh bandage in case things are really get hurt. But, you know, the purpose of this bag is if I break down on the side of the road and I've got to walk home, or I'm in the mountains, I don't have cell service and I need to get to the top of a mountain to get cell service. So right now it's winter time. So this is the stuff that I normally carry, whether it's winter or summer. But in my truck, I have, and I put it in there every winter because I'm used to being in Oklahoma where there's lots of ice storms. There's a good possibility I may have to walk somewhere. So I have my Carhartt coveralls in my truck. I have two beanies, a lightweight, a heavyweight to put over the top, and I have a winter glove. I keep those in my truck. Winter ends, I take those out of my truck. But that's pretty much basically what I have in my pack. I do have, let's see, I do have a, what's this, FM 2176. This is from the Department of the Army Field Manual, and this is all about survival. I mean, oh, and my map reading stuff. It's full of stuff. How to skin an animal, how to set snares, how to make snowshoes, how to skin certain types of fish, where you can find water. This book, I think, is a need to. I mean, it doesn't hurt, you know, and whenever you're not doing it every day and you're not up to speed on doing those kind of things, it's nice to have this book just so you can fall back on it. You know, it's got how to skin a squirrel, rabbits, deer, everything in here so that if something was to happen, you know, you could make things work for you. I carry that. I've had that for a long time. I picked that up at a military surplus. A couple of things that I feel my kit needs. I did take out the tablet of paper where I was writing down for when I use my compass. I did order me I believe it's a wet white, right? And so the tablet is waterproof and the pencils that come with it are waterproof, so you can write when it's raining. And I did order me a reusable poncho. It's camouflage. You can set it up as a little tent structure to get out of the weather. So basically that's about it. You know, I'm not as organized as my wife. When we get into, you'll see whenever I do a video on her bag, the difference between hers and mine is night and day. Like I said, I'm pretty minimal on the stuff that I carry, just to make sure I've got the stuff that I need. Any recommendations that you guys may have that maybe something that I'm missing that should be added to an EDC bag. But these are the items that I feel pretty confident that I can get home in any situation. But like I said, it just depends on what kind of place you live in. Like I said, you know, I changed up compasses because I got up here and I can't just go out and go hike, you know, unless I'm on a trail that's marked, but I can't just go venture wherever I want to using the compass that I had from the past. So the new compass is a must-have, especially in a mountainous region where you can get deep in the woods. You can't see the sun and you lose your bearing a little bit, you know. Especially coming from a place that's flat like Oklahoma up here, it is quite a bit different. So that's what's in my EDC bag. I will be making a video to cover what is in my wife's bag. So stick around, subscribe, like the video, and watch for that video coming up. She's got a little bit different setup in her bag. It's just stuff that fits her and her needs. She carries it to work every day. So, like I said, this is an everyday carry. I have this same stuff in the backpack that I carry to and from work because it's got my laptop in it. This is something that I throw in my truck. This is, you know, my weekend bag. I don't want to carry my company's property around with me. So, this is my weekend EDC bag. And it's got all the same stuff that my other backpack has in it. It's just, you know, this, if someone steals this, I don't own my company for losing their laptop. All right, guys, like I said, make sure you like and subscribe the video, and until next time, be safe.